of Allegiance, please. Okay, first up, we have minutes and claims from Mr. Hutchings.
Thank you. We have two sets of minutes. We have the minutes from April 15th. Would ask the commissioners to approve that, please.
Just a note before, we did notice that the RQAW project had said wastewater treatment facility and not community corrections, and Brady is going to correct that. You already got it? Okay, good deal.
I'll make a motion to approve.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
The second set of minutes is for the rezoning hearing held April 15th. Would ask the commissioners to approve that, please.
Mike?
Motion to approve
Second.
zoning.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
And then we have the claims for April 12th of 2025 through April 18th of 2025 in the amount of $5,467,436.33. Would ask for the commissioners to approve that, please.
Motion to approve.
Second.
All in favor? Aye. Just want to make a note about that. That was a $5 million disbursement to Thrive for the Homes for the Future program, which they have already put probably half of that money out in the community, and we are just giving them their money. All right. Let's see. Next up, Mr. Watson. Do you have an agreement for us?
Yes. Good morning. The agreements that you have in front of you are so we can continue to move forward with being able to bill for the psychiatric services provided by our nurse practitioner, psychiatric nurse practitioner through Medicaid. This allows the company that we'll be doing business with to finish her credentialing so we can start billing back for some of the services she provides inside the residential treatment center. The initial cost is a minimal cost to us to pay for Ashley's credentialing fees, but I think it's like $500, but then that would credential her to bill for all the Medicaid agencies, insurance companies on our defendant population.
Any questions for Mr. Watson?
Bill, number 14 of the contract that has us working out of the state of Arizona.
This
So,
is like with our monitoring contract. They
Okay.
refuse to change that because they say they don't work in Indiana. Our monitoring company was going to pull our contract over that before, and I know Terry likes that. And this lady said, I don't work in Indiana. I work in Arizona. She said, your contract is with me in Arizona, not in Indiana.
Well,
So,
I think the problem you get into is that it says the laws of Arizona control the contract, which means we'd have to get a lawyer out there, and if there's a dispute over the contract, we'll be going out there to fight with them about it.
I'll go.
you'll go.
So,
I will talk to her, but I know
we're
when,
making money here in this county, is the way I look at it.
Well, Terry, what should we do?
I mean, you can approve it subject to me negotiating a couple changes in this, if you want.
Fellas?
I
I'll
just
make
go,
it, yeah.
I just go ahead and approve it the way that it is.
It's up to him.
Is that your motion, Mike?
Yes.
Second.
Okay. All those in favor?
Aye.
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 I've never had one.
Terry, I did try to change that when I saw it because I know how you feel about that. And
Bill,
she,
just so you know, I've never had someone refuse.
no. The only one that's refused this was our monitoring company, and they refused, and they flat said, okay, then we'll cancel the contract. Well, I would have been left sitting on about 300 people with bracelets in a matter of minutes. So we kind of had to work around that with them, but I did get a workaround on that with them. So, all right, thank you.
Thank you, Bill. Thank you, Terry, for your help on that.
Hey, Mark, or
Yes.
Commissioner Clinkenbeard, Bill, there's two different contracts here. Do we need to approve both? One says a client agreement contract, and the other one's a business associate agreement.
Yes,
Okay.
they're both with the same company.
So
Same.
approve them both?
Yes,
Okay.
please.
I'll make a motion to approve the business associate agreement as well.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you. Next up, we have credit card, let's see, for, Adam, would you like to tell us about the credit card? And I think you need a cell phone stipend. And introduce, I guess, your new.
Yes, Adam
Boyd.
Grossman, Superintendent, Vigo County Parks. We need our clearance badge, and we need the credit card from Heather to our new employee, which gives her an awesome opportunity to go ahead and introduce herself.
Good morning. I'm Tavia Hedrick. I'm the new Natural Resources Programmer here for the Parks Department. A little bit about me. I just graduated from Indiana University with my Master's of Environmental Science. During my time there, I was an intern for the Hoosier National Forest under their wildlife biologist, and I also interned for their local children's museum in their development department. I'm very passionate about the parks and the environment, and I'm super excited to join the team.
We're
Well,
excited
welcome.
to have her on board. So, any
Yes.
questions? Terry?
You give her your credit card?
Sure. Whatever makes it happen.
Commissioner Clinkenbeard, I'll make a motion to approve both the phone stipend for Tavia and the credit card.
A second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Thank you.
Thank you. I also see that we have Mr. Rubel here this morning.
That's right.
Welcome to our meeting. All right.
Wow.
All right. That is all of our business. Now it's time for comments from the public. Would anybody have a comment that they would like to share this morning? Feel free to come on up to the microphone.
My name's Keith Rubel, past park superintendent. I retired 12 years ago, 1 month from right now. And at that time, 14 years ago, I came to the county commissioner's office, and I had Duke Energy, Wind Energy, I had Indiana State University, Rose Hallman, St. Mary of the Woods. I had a number of people who came to that meeting, and I asked Dr. Cliff Sadoff, he's an entomologist from Purdue, to come down to speak to the commissioners and people around the community about the emerald ash borer that was going to invade this county and the state of Indiana. Well, it's come here and it's done its job, and right now we have a serious problem that you commissioners need to know about. Mike Morris met with me a couple of weeks ago, and I showed him a problem in his district, but I felt it was necessary for me to come to explain to you what's out there. Just a couple of days, I talked to a man named Bob Bruner. He's from Purdue University. He's a state entomologist, and he specializes in emerald ash borer and invasive species. When I got to talking to him about the emerald ash borer and trees along county roads, he said, "You talking about widow makers?" And I said, "Exactly right." Every time you go up on some of these county roads, you're taking your life in your hand right now, because these trees are so dead. They're just hanging on by a thread, and any of them that's hanging over the road, if your wife's going down there at night when it's raining and the wind's blowing, fall right on your car. There's a lot of them out there. I got one picture here to give to you commissioners. This is just south of Carlisle, and I showed this to Mike the other day. There's 10 trees right here. Every one of them can fall out in the road. I'll give it to you and look at it. Those are all dead ash trees. They're white ash, there's green ash, there's blue ash, but the white ash species is probably the most common tree that we have that's dead. If you go in the woods right now mushroom hunting, you'll find that the woods is littered with ash trees that's come down. yesterday I drove around and took that picture, and another one just north of the county garage down there. There's several trees on that road right there that's ready to come down right now. So the wind energy, when I talked to them, most of the times they went along the road and they came and cut stuff around their utility areas. And if you do go out and consider taking some of these trees down, you may have to work with Wind Energy or Duke Energy to see about getting them down. But safety factor, that's the main reason I came this morning, to let you know that it's really important, the safety of the public driving down these roads, to try to take care of the leaners right now, if you can. Some of them can be pulled down, some of them have to be dropped with the chainsaw, but a lot of them can be just pulled down with a heavy piece of equipment. But some of them are so big. On that picture I give you, there's a couple trees there. If it hit a tree, it hit a car, it would crush it. So it's just really dangerous. So I just wanted to let you know this, and if I can be of any help, advise you, you don't have to be a forester to identify these trees. Anything dead along the road will tell you. I've been, not only was I park superintendent, but I've been doing consultant forestry work for the last 50 years. I know a lot about trees. I know a lot about what happens when they die. But ash trees, when they die, their root system just give up. They just will not hold the weight. So I just want to let you know that. And any questions I can answer while I'm here.
Thank you for the information.
Now, we talked the other day, and we've got, we may have to do something besides just rely on our highway department, it sounds like, to correct this.
Yeah.
Because we go from one thing to another, plus the normal things we have to do.
Yeah.
But it's, yeah.
It's overwhelming. It really is. So I
A
wish you
little
the best luck. Okay. Thanks for listening to me.
Yep, thank you.
Thank you
And
for
just
bringing that
curious,
attention.
where, Mr. Rubel,
Yeah.
where's the best place to look for mushrooms?
Right under your nose.
I mean, I can find them, but, you know, thought maybe you might have some secret spots you wanted to share.
I'll never tell you.
All right, thank you. Any other public comments this morning? Commissioners, anyone?
Well, Commissioner Klinkenbeer and I attended a Fair Board meeting, so that starts July 5th this year. Agenda that's going on, so everybody look forward to attending the Vigo County Fair this year, 2025.
Mr. Schweitzer?
I have a cool statistic. We've collected food and beverage revenue since 2017-ish, and our average has consistently gone up. So that's a penny that you pay on your hot food and your beer and your alcohol at restaurants and bars. And we average, so we really love to eat and drink in Vigo County, $270,000 of revenue a month, which is really good and among the top in the state. So that's not only Vigo County folks paying for that, that's people traveling through, visiting the casino, going to the mill, you know, things like that. So, and all those proceeds go to the Vigo County CIB. But I thought that would be cool to talk about today. So that's it.
Good information. Any other elected officials or department heads? Okay, well, we will see you next week. We'll stand in recess. Thank you.